Good evening, peeps. Okay, so I'm gonna give a quick message because a lot of people keep asking, like, why did I give the name? Why did I give the name, right? Talking about Isis, right? And a lot of you know that my name is coded, but the name was given away, right? And a lot of people don't understand why I gave the name away, right? Okay, so what you guys need to understand about the name Isis. Isis is exactly what it says. Isis. Ice is cold. The name is cold. Okay? So when you think about Isis, and you have to think of the names before, which would be Aset. Okay? So let's just go there. Let's just go with that one. Okay? Or Anna. Okay? Two great names, right? Two grandmother names, right? And that's when the energy was very good. And anybody that wants to carry the name, it doesn't matter, right? Because we all are sons and daughters, right? So anybody could be daughter of the earth, okay? But that is my God-given name, okay? But I share it with everybody because we're all sons and daughters, okay, of the universe, right? Okay. But when it comes to Isis's energy, the name Isis is cold, okay? And you have to understand what Isis mean, okay? Which is why the name was given away to its karmic energy, okay? To understand why it's karmic energy, okay? When Isis carried the name Aset, she was not in karmic energy, okay? When Isis became Isis, or anybody who wants to stand in Isis's energy, you have to understand that that is karmic energy. The coldest place on earth is hell. A lot of people say hell is the flames of fire. No, the coldest part is ice. This is why they say hell will freeze over. Okay? The coldest part of anybody, especially when you have not healed, you become ice cold. Isis, ice cold. Okay, this is where you get out. I wear my heart on ice. You get what I'm saying? So when Isis became Isis, she was in karmic energy because she was going through a lot of trials and tribulations at that time with different things on the journey. And this is for anybody. Sometimes you become cold-hearted. You become ice cold. You become numb. You become abusive. You become evil. Things that abuse you can make you wicked in nature. It can take over you. It can make you malicious. It can make you abusive. It can make you very, very detrimental in your own environment. Okay, so y'all have to understand the name Ice. When she had that name, she was seducing men, she was on get back energy, okay? Seducing men, okay? On a killing spree. You understand? She had a lot of masculine energy on her because of the things that was going on in her relationship, okay? That made her act more masculine than act more feminine. She was very, very off balance, okay? The reason why she was castrated into stone was because she was ice cold. She became very wicked, very evil. That's why that name is carried like that. Beforehand, that wasn't the name. But when she became karmic and became wicked, the name was given. And a lot of y'all claim that name because a lot of you don't understand that you are in your shadow side. You are in your karmic energy. Not to say that your karmic energy can't be good sometimes, but majority of it's not good. It's for you to come outside of that. It's for you to be good. And some of you are not here to be great because you're sitting here just claiming Isis and you don't understand Isis. So if I'm giving you the gems and I'm giving you the story of a name, right? And I'm explaining it to you why it is karmic. Take that into your enlightenment because now you need to understand that you're walking in karmic energy and that you are a karmic and that you are claiming Karmicville. I don't carry that name. That's why it is coded. I have a lot of names, and I use my other names besides using that name. That name was given to a karmic. Okay? Which is my sister. But she carried it with pride because she is a karmic. And it is what it is. And she will forever be that because she does not want to heal. She's hurt. And it's not to say that she can't be a good person, because she's a very good person at heart. I know her very well inside and out, but she holds anger more than she holds love. And jealousy can become a detrimental spirit. And when you allow that to take over you, sometimes it's hard to come up out of that. Sometimes you don't see yourself as a jealous person. You just see yourself as a person that wants to be loved. But love, just stay away from the shit that you love, because you will turn karmic chasing what you love. You need to stay away from the stuff that you love. Love will get you killed, and it did. The motherfucker was too busy trying to sabotage everybody that she came in motherfucking encounterment with because she was so in love. Stay away from that shit you love. Heal from it, move past it, and begin anew. Don't stay in Isis's energy forever. Grow. And so that's what y'all need to understand about Isis. And she's had a lot of different lifetimes of growth, but there's just this one particular lifespan she keeps. Well, I ain't gonna say she keeps. She just has cycled back in over and over and over again. So, and she has been set in a lot of karmic debt. Okay, so y'all know who I am. Lovely old Heather. I'm my old little nifties up here. And you know, my sister / niece / granddaughter is a belligerent fool that keeps trying to control my livelihood because she's just tied to karmic energy. Okay, so you know, she comes from a Luciferian background, and she comes from Lucifer, his motherfucking self. You know, that's who she's bred from. And so, you know, right now they're just at war, and they will forever be at war. I don't know if they're ever going to fix it, or if they're ever going to align to get it together so that they can come out of karmic nature, but they've been deemed to hell, so they don't look like they're coming up out of there. But y'all just need to understand the name, you know. And this is why I tell y'all, you know, my energy is my energy. Nobody can be me. Nobody can be me, because I have had a lot of growth to give out karmic debt to my own family. And so, you know, people just don't seem to understand where I stand and who I am to them. And this is why they're having such issues. And some of them know who I am to them, and they still don't give a damn because they're karmic ass kids. Okay, whether they're adult now or not, you're still a kid to me. I don't give a fuck if you're older than me this lifetime or not. I know who I am to you, and you're still a child of mine. And so therefore, I am going to regulate on y'all asses, and y'all need to get it together. Okay? And divine is regulating on y'all too, because y'all are just being atrocious out here, and I'm not with the shenanigans. Okay? I have to finish what I'm doing, and then I have to tap back in to the Father, my biological, not Most High. Okay? And I have to do that here in a little bit. But right now, you know, I'm not too pleased with the siblings of mine at this time. You know, they have to learn and they have to grow, and by any means necessary, they're going to do so, or they're going to get left behind, and that's their own choice. Okay? So, you know, don't be scared to do it. Fear is not real. It's only real if you allow it to be real in your livelihood. So if you're afraid to quantum leap and grow, if you're afraid to die, which that doesn't mean you're going to have a physical death. That just means you have to die off. Your shadow side has to leave you. You have to go through the twilight zone. A lot of y'all should be very, very lucky that you don't have an actual Gemini effect, which is an actual twin, because I had an actual twin, and that was my shadow aspect. And me being in a twilight era, she physically had to die off. A lot of y'all don't have that going on, so you should be fucking grateful, because you still have bits and pieces that's a part of you that is still moving in life with you, and I don't have that. And I don't have that because some evil motherfuckers tried to bury me. And so yes, I really feel some type of way. I really do. And I can point the blame every fucking which way. But I don't. So, peace, love, and toodles. And I'll let y'all another time.